We're now going to talk about using materials, and this is where I can best explain how to use the PIP tool, the blend tool, the mask tool, and also the chroma tool, okay? So when we're using the material tools, again, this also will work with regular recorded videos. If you're adding a video over the other one, that also works, but this is the best way to explain it to you. So I'll start off by selecting the plus here. We'll go to new project, and then we'll head over to where it says material. Now for when you first start, you will have the color option. These are your different categories up here to the top. So you got beginning, ending, blend, love, glitch, all of these here. And you can just go about the one that you want to use, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and use something that I can work with here. The scenery is probably the best option right now. So as always, when you select one of them, you will have this one here like that. It'll appear down here, and then when you're ready, you can insert it. So these are all materials free from the app itself here, okay? And then you can go now and add a video overlay from the materials section or your video that you want to. I'll show you how to use the blend now. So basically, if I tap on the PIP once again, I'll go to material, and I want to add something over this video that I'm currently editing. So let's try something that, let's try this one here, okay? And this is just to give an idea of how it works. If you're gonna fuse or blend two videos together at the same time, when this appear here like that, browse over until you see the fill. This is gonna fit the entire video frame here like that here, and you can bring over your timeline to see what's going on here. And you'll see the blend option. Let me just show you this one more time. If I tap away here like that, okay, and then I'll tap on the inserted video, this one right here, you'll see these setup tools appear like that. I'll browse over to blend, you look for blend, and blend makes it possible to layer two videos easily. So if you save it to this one here, you'll notice how you can see the under video plus this thing here, which is gonna be kind of cool because now what's gonna happen when I play my video, it's almost as if this thing is right over the wing of the plane itself. Isn't that cool? So that's one way you can go about using the blend tool, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this and add something else that we can use the mask into our favor. So we got the blend now. I'll go ahead and add a video over it using the mask tool. So we'll go to material here, and I think the best way to this here is maybe something like this one here. So that video now we have is flying in the sky, but maybe I want to be creative and add something like underwater, but it's over the wing of the plane. And if you want to be like this here, do something like that there. What we're going to do now is, while this is over the main video here, again, go to fill it up, fit the entire video frame here, and the mask tool would be this one here. So I want to mask this thing here for me, and we have the different options. We got the line one, we got this. But in this video editing situation here, we got this right here. I'm going to bring this up a little bit, this yellow bar here. I'm going to bring that up and use my finger instead. Okay. And what I'm going to do is fade it into the main video. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'll press a check mark here. So what's going to happen now, this is going to look as if the plane's flying, and right above the plane, there's an underwater world floating in the sky. If you want to be creative like something like this here, this is one of the ways you can go about using the mask tool, okay? Now I want to show you how you can use the chroma tool to the best way possible. The chroma tool is very effective when you have recorded that video with a green screen or a blue screen background to easily remove that unwanted part. This also works for photos, and let's go ahead and do it. So what I'm going to do now is add a video overlay by going to the PIP section here, and the chroma tool is only available when you insert a photo or a video using the PIP tool. So I'll go to materials here, and we're going to use some of the green screens available to show you how this works here. So I'll go to green screen, and you'll see all this right here. So you got all these options here. You got a blue screens as well too, as I mentioned. And maybe I want to put something else to happen here. I want something kind of fancy. So in this very case here, let's see how this one's going to work, okay? So we'll select that there. This is going to appear here like that for us. And maybe I want to create something fancy. So let's go ahead and fill it up again. So fill up the video frame here, and we're going to use a chroma. So chroma is going to be this one here. You're going to take your pointer and you're going to place it on the green. Max out the strength. Maxing out the strength is going to remove the green. Make sure you don't see none at all. Usually up to 90 or 100% is your best bet. And now what's going to happen is we're going to press play, and you'll see that video overlay with the green is gone, and it's going to reveal what's underneath it using this sort of Tetris effect, okay? And if you want to create something like this here, this is definitely the way to go, my friends. So this is pretty much it for this long video beginner's guide tutorial.